Well, hello everyone, welcome to Sanctuary Sundays. It's me, Solid. Good to have you here. We have a couple of big events going on currently, and I will be making, I think, a video towards the end of the year. That is gonna be kind of my, again, I haven't done one of the monthly reviews on my account, as well, so I think I will be kind of doing again a big, anniversary, like annual review. I think from now on. So Setting the little talks up today, we this week we actually have a Blue Sanctuary, because I believe in 2 weeks we actually have the proper release of the well, not 2 weeks, I think it's next week actually, for at least the beginnings of the an anniversary week, right? We're currently in countdown. We have 4 days off from actually I think it's like five-ish days from anniversary time. So that's gonna be fun. I hope you guys are excited for that. I mean, I don't have much to say. Oh, hold on, what? We have 4 of these. Oh. Let me actually do that real quick. But yeah, let's talk a little bit. While I'm at it, right? So, typically I don't necessarily talk too much, and I typically just get into the kind of like the episode, right? So, man, I don't know how to say it, but dude, I'm both excited and kind of like tired of like anniversaries coming and going, but that's not the Eminence Shadow's fault. It's just for another game, and I keep talking about this Bleach Rachel. So we've been having an anniversaries events for the better part of 2 months now, right? So I've been kind of tired of anniversaries for a bit now. So there's not much there other than just kind of annoyance lately. So that's kind of how it goes. But really, I'm kind of excited, and I'm a little bit hopeful as to what the new characters are going to be. And we actually will be talking about a little bit about it because again, we are what call it? They did release the new chapter, or not the new chapter. They did finally release the anniversary Shadowfest, and it is going to be a duo unit. We know that for a fact. And if you haven't checked it out, I think you can actually go check it out right now in Team Caravan. In the Team Caravan channel, they actually did post like a lot of like posts and stuff. But yeah, so it's actually gonna be Shadow Alpha Shadowfest for the 3rd anniversary. So that's gonna be pretty dope. I hope you guys are excited for that because I actually will be summoning on it. Yeah, because I kind of had to like really think about, will I be summoning on Epsilon, and I'm like, dude, we're too close to anniversary. I thought about like maybe summoning an Epsilon, and then I'm like, no, so they said they're gonna rerun it. Like there's really no point in really summoning on the current banner, right? And so I skipped it, right? Not much other than that, right? Hold on, I'm trying to find Team Caravan, I can't find it. I guess I have to look it up. Because they released the 3rd anniversary plans, they introduced Shadow Alpha Duo, so Shalpha, or Alpha Shadow. So yeah, I don't know exactly what it means, but it does talk about double shadows. So I've heard some people talk in the community that we might essentially get a triple. Yeah, each time crit we're gonna recover ACP by 250%. Actually, hold on a second, because I might actually need to go to the bathroom. Okay, so I'm gonna pause this. Y'all are not gonna see that really there, but hold on a second. Yeah, that took a sec, but yeah. Apologies. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys are a bit excited about the anniversary patches, but actually it is patches because we have the first the pre Shadowfest banner, right? Those are typically either skips or really decent units. typically pretty decent units, but they're not really compared to the other stuff. So it's like hard to really say, right? Or really summon on them is the main thing, right? And again, I think it's fine to summon on these banners, but again, with like the Shadow Fist always being kind of like really strong, especially being a Shadow Fist, you have a couple of options, right? Either summon on it, ignore it, or not summon on it, and then, or not summon on the standard banners or the and the event standard banners, I guess is what they call them, the event selection banners, right? And I think it's really weird when they've done the anniversary so far, because I think last year I think we actually had Shadowra, right? We had Shadowfish Shadowra, right? And that was massive. I like the banner. I like the unit. It was actually one of my most viewed videos of all time. I believe it's my third one so far, with 809 views, right? So hopefully this year we can have something like that happen again, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. I don't have enough to do like the super crazy pulls, but hopefully our banners pull go well this year. Yeah, because Shadowra was last year, right? So it's been a year since that video has released, November 16th. Yeah, so it's been a bit. But yeah, I think the timing's about the same, right? So we're currently on Sunday. I believe the beginning of the anniversary patch starts on Thursday, the 30th, right? And then 2 weeks from then, so on the 13th, and the 13th of November is when we actually get the anniversary Shadowfest. So be prepared for that. I will be summoning on that day. I think I will try to upload it at 10 p.m. depending on when they release it. Perhaps even Wednesday, perhaps. Because last year was on the 16th when I uploaded it, right? Yeah, so that was and a little bit longer because it took me a bit. I was kind of tilted, and again, I kind of needed more summons last year, I think. That or I think I just actually got cooked last year. But yeah, remember, guys, Anniversary Shadowfest are pretty fucking strong. We're gonna see the kind of not so much revamp, but the release of one of the strongest yellow Shadowfists in the game. That's what I'm hoping for. I will be using my summon tickets, so it will be a banger video. So make sure to check it out. I want to release this. Hopefully my summons go well. Hopefully your summons go better. But let's see. Yeah, let's get this battle, right? But I'm excited for that. But it's also Nika that has an anniversary going on in like I think next week as well, or like in a couple of days, realistically, right? In 4 days is when we get like the anniversary patch. Most of them go live either around 3 or maybe 4, perhaps. Okay, so that's pretty good. Evasion, raises speed, and crit defense. Let's grab them. Especially with the stat increase, I want my team to be like as tanky as possible this round because I know that Ada takes like a lot of damage from some of the enemies a lot. So I have to be a little bit careful with her. Terrifying. I think last month it was definitely one of my biggest achievements in my opinion. Uniform don't have any. No, don't have any. But yeah, I really, again, thank you, Banana, for just kind of showcasing me like that like the strategies on that. I really am quite happy with like how last week went, even as painful as we had to redo it. And again, I don't always redo like runs because of not because I just don't want to. It's just because sometimes I do them more often on Sanctuary Sundays, right? I don't typically do them as often with I don't do them as often as other games, man. Some of them actually make me think a lot, and it's kind of painful. Let's see, you're fine. Oh, lovely. Look Look at that. Okay, so we got 2 of them that are used. So each time a hidden technique is activated, grants shards on self for 60 seconds. Okay, so this one's really good. I have been looking forward to getting this one because I think this one is really good. Each time a hidden technique is activated, grants shards on self for 60 seconds. Further raises accuracy by 10%. So these 2 are gonna benefit immensely from it. Beta more, because I've been looking for something that does this. This is explicitly what I'm looking for. Especially because Beta can like alt so fast. It is better for her to have that. But I'm like thinking, right? I don't know if there's any overcrit in this game. I think there is technically, with certain characters having like for every like high percentage and 100% crit rate that you have, you can actually like there is like overcrit with that, or, but that's like a specific skill and whatever. Not every character has that. I am wondering if that's going to happen in the future. By the way, I am also genuinely curious, right? What can I do, right? Because at the rate we're going, right, we're gonna hit level 200 soon. I don't know what the plans for Massive Garden is. To be honest with you, I don't know. I really don't know what the plan for it is. Because like we're like almost 200. The level keeps going up. I know we get like stamina and whatever, but like about 2 years ago, or like years like at this point like 3 years ago, right? Back when the game first came out, getting like level 100, I thought was gonna be like the maximum, and like I was trying to see like okay, so we're gonna get like any more stamina or whatever, and it kind of we went up to 150, and then the developer said, yeah, so that's I think we need to rework the stamina system, right? Because it's not. I think it's been good for leveling up characters because I think we're all reaching limits before really being able to upgrade anything anyway. I won the first more stats, but I am wondering, right? So I originally thought that the limit was gonna be like 100. We have way past blown like the level cap at this point. We're currently about I think 192, is it? I think as of this patch, right? So like as of like 3 days ago. So actually, is it 5 days ago? This was on Wednesday, right? We got Yukime Shadowfest, right? So that was 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, about 4 or 5 days ago, right? So 4 days ago, right on Wednesday, right? We got Yukime Shadowfest, Demon Yukime. We're almost at 200. I know we have like a rank up. We've like there's been some patches, right, where every patch that we can get past the level cap is always like a good change. But the problem I've noticed, by the way, is that we are actually getting to the point where the difficulty is scaling so much, right? I don't know what is like. We need more difficulties, man. Not to make it more difficult, but so other people can try in the game and get more benefit out of it. And again, the events don't really give you that much anymore, and it's like the higher end game content is like not so rewarding that it's like crazy, right? Races innovation, races overkill. I think we're gonna go with crit rate innovation. We have decent innovation already. Crit rate, SP discount. Let's actually get a little bit of this. Just from overheal would be nice. Because they're almost at like 4-3, right? I think after this one, I'm actually gonna check it out a little bit because I know Sanctuary Zone. This is like specifically for Sanctuary, but like, I like talking about the game, right? Because I only have, I don't only have this, but it's the only time I really like. Human, nobody here. Shadow Garden, we're gonna get this one because just why not? That's fine. Close it. Let me actually go a little bit, right? So. Yeah, because like, what were we at? Oh, probably. Hold on. Trying to see, right? So, by the way, I do like the fact the birth of a melody is actually still here. I do want to talk a little bit about it because I thought it was cool. We don't have access to it right now, but oh, what the hell? Oh, I thought we had access to it still, but I guess not. I thought I was gonna stick around a little bit longer. I thought we were gonna be able to like at least like get the shards and stuff from that, but I guess not. We'll see after. But again, it's one of those things, right, where we have the lost zone, right? And I want to be able to, right? Not and the rewards are kind of okay, right? So actually, talk about rewards. I actually managed to get to Shadow Class, which is kind of okay. I tried a little bit, but again, I couldn't try. I didn't feel like trying as hard. But again, the fact that I got an extra 400 gems is actually pretty cool. But again, I think that the difficulty has been scaling up very, 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 very intensely for like higher end game content. Right? So let's go Beach Gone Wild. And I don't think I actually showcased it last week, but for challenge, right? So this was 90,000. I don't know if y'all remember if y'all fought the challenge boss in this one because you only have to really fight it once, right, and whatever. But one of the things with this event, right, was that it was the minimum score for challenge. Which, by the way, it's not actually it's hard mode is actually harder than challenge, more often than not. When challenge is really difficult, or when challenge is more difficult than when challenge is more difficult than hard, it has to do specifically when you don't have the units for it that they expect you to have, and that's where you get cooked. And that's been kind of the case so far for the past few years, and it's been getting a little bit kind of tiring, right? Where, again, right now in the game, right, in my opinion, Red Sanctuary is dominated by two characters right now. Shadowfest tanked Ada, Demonic Ada, and Dual Unit Bepsel. Those two fucking units, those two goddamn units, I have been annoyed at. And I don't know if I actually talked about them when they released. Let's actually not skip battle. Let's start battle. I want to see the fight, how that fight goes. Yeah, because I think it's I thought this myself. I don't like. Alright, I think it's gonna be fine in auto. Ada's not dying instantly, so I think we're fine. And I do think we have high accuracy anyway, so we're good. Yeah, I cannot remember when Bepson was released. Beta Epsilon release date. Your unit. I think it was like the first anniversary unit. No, actually, I don't think it was. I think it was definitely closer to like maybe like half anniversary or something along those lines. 1.5 year anniversary. It's been a hot sec. Review, right? Elizabeth. Oh, dude, you know what's really sad? I think that the vampire units have just gotten like I know it's Elizabeth mostly, right? Human territory Shadow Garden. I'm gonna have to pick this one. I did not like this one, but alright. This is the only one I have. That's actually usable. That's funny. But yeah, I'm looking at my older videos, and I think like the oldest one I have is patch notes for the Rose event that we had. Which, by the way, I really wish they would bring that back because that was like a really nice event. I definitely think it was a little bit um, badly implemented the last time that we had that, but the Rose event was really nice because it just gave us a ton of rewards. Obviously, I don't think Team Cavern's gonna really necessarily want the players to have decent rewards, but I think it's nice if we can get that happening again. But yeah, it was the Black Rose event, right? That happened during I believe the second season of Master of Garden, or the second season of Demons in Shadow, right? So that was I really liked that event. It was fun. We also got like basically some very unique in-game not in-game weapons, but like just equipment. You know, some special equipment, right? Ooh, with attack? No. Discount. Let's go with a little bit extra stats with like some discount would be nice. If I can get like a really decent attack and defense percentage one, that'd be nice. Well, let's see. I think so far we've kind of dominated just by default. I think yellow team is pretty fucking strong. Period. With the evasion, Ada has no reason to worry about just exploding suddenly. Yeah, she takes a little bit of damage and she recovers. Then she gets over health from Epsilon. Everybody's just fast. Everybody's just like taking the piss on just like the enemy. I really wish I had Shadowfist Gamma's weapon, or a Demonic Gamma weapon, right? I really need, when she comes around, I actually need to summon her weapon. It's nothing like super major, but I would like to have that weapon because I believe it's like a 10% ult boost. Now, on that note, by the way, she might get kind of off the team with the new unit coming out, and we're cooked. All of them are useless? That's fucking insane. That's fucking annoying. Damn. Was that a last buff? Please tell me it's not the last buff. That's so tough. Okay, it's not, thank God. Second to last, though. Let's click on that. That's so ass. I hope yellow's not really, like... Oh, by the way. Y'all wanna know what's funny, by the way? I'm watching, like... Y'all already know this, right? If you're paying attention, or if you're like somebody in the Eminent Shadow Reddit, right? They've talked about this before. It's really weird that they're trying to bring Green Team to be a Green Elf team, which again, there's options now with the SS Plus gear for summer like summer dress alpha, right? Those are not bad characters. With the SS Plus gear, of course. Ooh, that's a fat 450,000. Who's doing that much damage, by the way? Hold on. Yeah, Alpha and Beta are doing like the highest damage. Oh, please, you gotta be shitting me. Bro, what is with this fucking memory, dude? I fucking don't like that one. I think it's cool and all, but it's like really mid. Like attack percent is cool, like for the entire party, I guess. But like, please, can I get something else? We actually been able to just auto this so far, so I think it's pretty easy. I think yellow has become a joke, and I do think that the next month when we see this again, right? I do think that yellow might be tougher. I don't know by how much though. We will be getting the Shadowfest duo unit because again, it's anniversary. Come on. It's like one of the few things that we like. It's really hard to not summon on is one is half anniversary. The second one is half anniversary Shadowfest, and the other one is anniversary Shadowfest. These are two of the most prevalent, strongest units in the game possible. Like there's no other option at that point. Okay, so we either have healing boost, boost rate, race evasion, race speed, crit defense. Boost rate or discount. Because I already have enough speed to fucking blitz everything. And evasion, I think, is probably fine. Probably. So I might go with the SP discount over health and healing boost rate. Yeah, because I want to be able to ult as much as possible. I want to see the number go up 20. Because I think every time we crit, right, we get like that stuff. With Nelson, I think it's his name, right? I think I might have actually gotten his name right for once. With Nelson, yeah, you want really high evasion, so your team doesn't explode. But because I think you make sure your healing boost rate kind of basically pointless, right? Yeah, you either want a really tanky team, or you want to be able to dodge it, basically. All right, I set it on auto, so you can just basically automatically hit the button when it wants to. So that's one. That's another. I think it ulted twice, actually. That's one. We crit, and then we get, like, ult back. We do have some discount rate, so we do actually get it back. Then she also gets it back again. Gamma should get it back earlier because just how her kit works, basically. Then, now we have basically 100% crit rate, so everybody crits, period. So everybody gets their ult back stupidly fast. Yep, crit, everybody gets their ult back again. 100% crit rate again, and then everybody ults again. Like, look at that, look at this. Ultception, right? Beta ults again. Ults again. Alpha finally gets an ult. Ada gets an ult, and then Gamma gets an ult, and then Beta gets it, and then Alpha gets an ult. This is why I needed this in auto, by the way. I genuinely could not click this thing fast enough without my eyes hurt. That's Beta, and then that's game. I needed to set this in auto so it would automatically click it. 209,000 damage is how much it hit. I think Gamma might have done the most damage. That or Beta. She ulted so much fucking times, dude. Yeah. 1.8 million damage. The one time Gamma actually hits, she did 800, like, this much damage, which is kind of insane. But yeah, no, Beta by far probably one of the strongest units in the game. I will probably have to replace Gamma because I think because Gamma's good, but she basically all she does is like take away ult from everybody, ult shares from everybody. Which again, it's not bad. I do believe she also does other stuff, but like again, I think I'm my high score yet actually 5997. We almost have 6,000 on that. Damn, that's kind of tough. But yeah, no, I think Gamma is like just kind of a strong like third slot unit for like DPS. Decreases SP of all allies except self by 100. Recovers own SP by 200. Further raises attack by 40%. Again, her attack is fucking disgustingly high. Lowers SP boosted by of all enemies 50%. That's actually pretty strong. So she actually basically denies ult charge from everybody. That's pretty good. If we ever start taking too many ults from enemies, I might slot her in, but I think until now she's probably fine. Each time SP is recovered, raises the damage for all attacker allies. Oh, that's pretty good actually. 20% attack, and then gives them shield for 50 seconds. Pretty good. There's been a hot second since I've actually seen that. I think, yeah, this one gives SP booster for all allies as well. Yeah, I like this one. I wish I had the weapon, but I think this one's more important. When hit techniques activate, consume 20% of the current HP of each ally except self. Raises own damage inflicted. So again, she's kind of like a sacrificial ally unit. So she can be very like extremely dangerous to have in your team if you're not careful. Especially with ult spam, she might have the slight tendency of perhaps killing your units if you're not careful. Yeah, because I think it's like every single time you hit it, right? Each time that one hit technique activated consumes 20% of current self of each ally, except self, raises his own damage to 50% for 20 seconds, right? So every time she ults, your team might be dead. Yeah, so she's a bit of a risk to have in your team, so I think she will kind of be taking a bit of a hit on the back burner once Shadowfist, Shadow Duo, or Shadow and Alpha come out, right? But setting that aside, we actually have 3 summons today, by the way. I typically don't do that many summons, but I actually noticed when I did my dailies today that we actually have a lot of summons. One, by the way, you should be logging in to the game until the 3rd anniversary starts until I believe on Wednesday or Thursday, right? Right now. I probably should have said this early in the beginning of the game, but in the beginning of the video, but Banana, or anybody that's listening, please log into the game, even if once a day, just for this. I know, again, I'm not necessarily the greatest guy to really talk about this, but again, my channel, my reach is small, but for those of you that are kind of following for the anniversary and stuff, keep that in mind, right? We are currently getting 10 pulls a day. Today is kind of like a special day, right? So you have 13 hours to summon on these banners. This one is just the weekly stuff, but yeah, we have 17 hours for this one and 13 hours for this one. So yeah, we are getting a 10 pulls every single day for each Shadowfest, or for each one of the Shown Shadows. We're currently on Gamma, so I think we're going into, I believe, Delta perhaps. I don't know if I missed the day, but I've been trying to kind of like play the game as often as I can. Again, it's not super crazy summons, but again, it's free pulls, 3% banners with perhaps decent characters. Head of Mr. Ghost is decent. Be My Guest, Gamma's okay. I think a Step Forward is probably like the best unit you can get from this. Yeah, Step Forward is gonna the best character you can get from this banner. But again, free pulls are free pulls. If you can expect anything out of this, it will be probably anything decent. But let's hope we get anything out of this. Nothing. No video luck. Got it. Got it. And again, every S unit that you get is specifically from that character. We do also have Happy Birthday beta today, so yeah. I would love to get Untouched Beauty beta, or perhaps Ocean Temptation. I already have like these 4 already. Like, I cannot believe I have this many betas. I'm a little sad, by the way, that they're not really releasing a Shadowfest banner yet, but I think they're... Ooh, wait, hold on. We're cooking. But I think they're probably gonna do... Once the anniversary begins, we might get a free Shadowfest. Don't quote me on that. Ooh, okay. Okay. How come my characters I don't have that I might care about? Alright. I got screwed. I got screwed, man. Come on, dude. What? Oh, fuck you, man. I mean, by the way, no, honestly, by the way, the summons actually goes hard with that, where you, like, just lose your 50-50. Dude, it's so strong. The game already knows what we got. Fuck you for doing that. By the way, these are both bait banners until, like, on the anniversary. This one's great. This one I think is decent, by the way. I haven't really looked at her too much, but we do have, again, the ongoing skill effect with Fighting Spirit. It's good. Again, as always, just Fighting Spirits is like very like innovative. It's an all-in-one skill effect, right? So that's pretty good. I am liking it. I do believe certain characters were doing like billions of damage with that. Banana told me. Um, but yeah, no. Like man, fucking dude, I swear to God, I have her like maxed out, bro. I'm pretty sure she's A5. Like, show me, Beta. Show yourself. Show yourself, woman. Where are you? Do not hide from me. Oh, she's not. That's some bullshit. The fact she's not maxed out yet is crazy to me. She got her last pass now, which is cool, but like I need her with the SS Plus gear anyway. But I think I have it actually. Oh, I do not. Fuck. I think she's great with that though. So I mean, I'm talking on my ass, but yeah, no, I'm excited for the 3rd anniversary with Game of the Shadow. So hopefully, you guys watch out for that one. Watch out for those videos. Again, remember to log in every day. We have 10 free summons every day, so you might have a chance of getting some decent pulls. And hopefully get them. Unlike me, I guess. Again, my pulls are decent more often than not. I'm gonna take that tomorrow, I think. Well, yeah, no, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Have a good day. Stay solid and and enjoy the rest of your week. Sadly, it is a Sunday for me. So that's gonna be kind of tough. Have a good one. Stay solid.